Welcome, realizing it, to realize. Everybody is on the mood to realize something. We are all on a race, believing that we are realizing something. To realize means to achieve from step to step, from progress to progress, from stage to stage. We are realizing something. Basically, everybody wants to realize something positive. We want to be on the track of positive realization. That is the wish of everyone, sincerely. So we are all engaged to realize, because realization is what gives fulfillment. When one realize what one is hoping to realize, you are fulfilled, you are joyful. So because the human soul is programmed and put on a journey of realization, then there is these activities that accompany this target. So we come in as a being full of activities because we are targeting to be realized. So everyone, whether we like it or not, as soon as a child is born into this world, the child engages on the process of realization. Even the first cry is already, a process of realization. That instinctive design to survive by the mouth, the suckling muscles. So he's on the milk, the mother's milk, to realize survival in that sense. And then you have to realize the fulfillment of the human body in terms of how to walk, how to talk, how to do physical things. So the child is in the process of realizing all of these things. So in every stage, in every junction, begins a new phase of another realization. So we grow up to realize, marriage, to have the realization of work and earn for yourself, the realization of a dream house, or all of those things. And then you have the unseen realization. That is to realize joy, peace, calmness. And then there is another higher realization to realize, salvation, to realize your true identity. That is the basic realization. We are set to realize who we are. So we begin the journey apparently not knowing who we are. So I'm programmed on the face of, we put on the face of a journey of realization. So we are to realize who we are, and that is the peak of the journey when you are realized. But we have other realizations, which are the physical realization, we have the mental realization, and then we have the spiritual realization. So we are designed in this way. That is why we are being of action, we're busy. We have this in our DNA, we have this in us. But there is this part which is the physical realization, and that is where we are caught up in. We are caught in there. We are locked up in the physical realization. We want to realize, as a baby, want to realize how to survive, the cry that I have arrived, the realization of being able to walk, the challenge, that is making him to be down there, but he want to walk. He want to use his hands. So we use different methods that have been formed in our society to enhance realization, like the school system, the home education. The parents help the child to realize all of these, things at a certain point, and then begins another one. But the physical realization is where we are locked up in. So as adults, we are trying to realize the place where we come, and then we have our own spouse, we have our own children, we have our own house, we have a good job, good career. So, and we are hustling and bustling in this place. We are realizing things, and then from there we enter into another realization. But one thing is that the realization in the physical realm does not satisfy. It is not given to fulfill you, because when one is fully realized, one is fulfilled. There is a realization that brings fulfillment, but yet the physical realizations are okay, but it is not. It is a preparation. You get physically active to realize the physical thing as a kind of preparation. But then you go into mental realization. So the child that is trying to walk, the child that is trying to survive by feeding using the mouth, and then try to learn how to hold the spoon and walk and fall and all of the stuff. It's just physical. He's using instinct, and then trying to learn from physical observation. But you mature to enter into mental realization, where you want to realize mental stability that calm you down, at least the mental arrangement of your mind that can still you, that can relax you. So we begin to use the higher dimension in the mental stage. And then those are not even programmed to have to give us fulfillment. The mental realization is wonderful when you use the higher mental energy. But when you use the lower mental energy, the one that is still close to the physical realm, which is the low energy, you still experience no fulfillment, because the low mental energy is still used to gear up the fulfillment of the physical realization. But when you use the higher mental energy, then that one is the higher human mind. It helps you to enter into spiritual fulfillment. So that is why we need to get out of the physical hustling and bustling and enter into a higher mind realization. Because when the higher mind is not active, we mess up so much things in the lower region. So there is confusion, there is pain. If we stay in the physical realm trying to realize ourselves, you end up with pain, suffering, hurt. Why? Because when you use physical realization, you realize one, and then you find out you are happy after that realization. And then in a short time, it expires. And then you're thinking, is that all? And then you enter another phase of realization. You want to realize what you call higher realization, but still on the physical realm. So it's just like you realize having buying a car, and then you're driving a car, you're very happy, and then all of a sudden it's finished. There is no, the fulfillment there is very short. Then you say, no, I need to have a company. And then you struggle for that, and then you have a company, then you are joyful, and then all of a sudden it expires. Okay, I need to have 5 companies. So that is how you move, and the struggle continues. So at the end of it all, they give you the whole world, physical world. You're happy, now I own the physical world, I'm in control of the physical world. Just for a short time, it expires. And then you're confused again. So because of the confusion and the expiration that follows it, we tend to jump to open another quick door for realization. So in that way, we activate selfishness in that process, because you become selfish, because now you believe that it is every physical thing that can realize you. And the more it quickly expires, the more you want more. So then you are expanding self-boundary. So in self-boundary, you become selfish. And selfishness is a disaster. So you open door for something that will bruise your soul. You didn't want it, but it's a program. You have to satisfy that hunger to be realized. But it's just that it is in a wrong place. So you have to take realization to the mental. And then you take it to the higher mental level, which is the higher mind, where you begin to think positive. Now, thinking positive means you're thinking now good. In that place, the higher mind engage on the realization of self-identity. You are not dealing with the lower mind. We are not talking of the lower mind, because the lower mind, is still realizing things that pertains to the physical. So, but in the higher mind realization, you are trying to attain things that pertain to the spiritual. So in that middle phase, mind is key. So we use the higher mind. The higher mind, as we've seen, is situated above the heart, from the heart upwards. So you begin to realize things that pertain to your real self. You start to see the difference between I am not the one that is trying to own a car. So my identity is not a car owner, because that was your low realizing mission, to be a car owner, to be a head of an industry, to be the great footballer. So those identities were the one you were thinking will fulfill you. But it came and it quickly expired. something expired quick, and you empty again. You played the football, they celebrated you came into your room where there is no fans to cheer you up. Now you are you're finally, are confronting the reality that it is not the great footballer that is your divine fulfillment. So people need to understand how to get out of the physical world and enter into the higher mental realm, where the new and the glorious realization begins. And that is, who are you truly? Some believe that I'm that beautiful lady. See, that is the physical realization. One day, before your eyes, the beauty of the physical body will expire. Then you become the old lady. Just like saying the handsome man, okay, with a beat. The whole six packs will expire. The muscle you carry will expire. And then you become the old man. So it is not your physical realm that is not where you seek your true self. Because so much can happen there, so much can go wrong there when that place is giving you identity. So you go into the higher mind, then you begin to connect and synchronize with your true self. You begin to find in the higher mind your true identity. The higher mind is nothing but a place within. When you say higher mind means you are turning from the outside into your inside. That is just the difference. Because in the lower mind, you were always outside. So there you were searching to be realized. And you can never. Your realization is never on the outside. It's not outside you. Anything outside you that defines you is wrong. You are not your outside. The outside is just a drama. And it's a drama that is being constructed from the inside. So the inside is manipulating the drama. So you have to go to the inside and rearrange the drama so that you play another role. The role that you allow yourself to manipulate was manipulated from the lower mind. And that was, then you were playing a drama of a car owner, a drama of a great footballer, a drama of a medical doctor, a soldier. So that was what you were manipulating on the lower mind. And that was giving you an identity, and then you were lost on that identity. You find out that it was confusion. And if you stay confused enough, you begin to hurt yourself, and you begin to hurt your own brother. Because selfishness will develop, anger will develop, lust will develop, and all of those things, and then you see a chaotic world. But when you go into yourself, then go into the higher mind and rearrange the pieces there. Give yourself a new role to play in the drama. The world is a drama. We are just all in the dramas. Some are fulfilling in the drama poverty. Others are fulfilling the drama riches. Some are fulfilling in the drama low self-identity. Some are fulfilling in drama high self-identity. So but the drama is played from your inside. So go inside again. Now move to the higher mind and then begin to see the information of yourself. You are this. You're kind. You are loving. You are good. be strong. You see, you start to begin to see all of these new things about yourself. And then you rearrange and reprogram that role for yourself. So right in the drama, you play the good person. You play now the fulfilled person, because you come out now fulfilled in yourself, not fulfilled in the things outside. You rearrange the drama that you are the fulfilled that has come, that is now here in the physical realm. So there you search for nothing, for everything is yours. So whatever you do with everything that is yours now, you do it in love, because you came out fulfilled. You came out as a perfect, a good person, a loving person. So the things that are yours, you use them lovingly, because you have found for yourself a new identity. But in the lower realm, you are fighting to be love by realizing certain things on the physical realm. You are fighting to be perfect by realizing certain things on the physical realm. That is the difference. You're fighting to be who you already are. So the low mind say you are not. So possess this thing, you will be respected, you will be complete, you will be good, you will be peaceful. So you're fighting for all those things, and there is never a realization even when you have them. In most cases, you fight to have them, to fulfill this thing, in the wrong way. So whatever you fight to have in the wrong way, you bruise somebody and you bruise yourself. But when you come out as fulfilled, you come out as a loving person, you come out as a perfect person for the higher mind, you take another role in this drama, because we're still here anyway. You take another role. These are the fulfilled people. You see, people with a higher mind, loving. They don't need to be popular. They don't need to be known. But they are the embodiment of love, of peace, of goodness, of calmness. They are different in drama because they are realized. So right there, you are realized. You come out already realized in the higher mind. And then in the earth, in the physical realm, you are a realized being, using the things that are yours on the physical realm. Imagine how you will use them. Imagine your relationship with others. So that is how we have to arrange the journey of realization, because we are all on the journey of realization. But you have to put the pieces well. You have to know where you are truly realized, and then come dramatize your realization. Come on, you dramatize a realized person. Don't come here struggling to be realized. Don't come here struggling to be fulfilled. It's a hard job. We all started struggling to be fulfilled, struggling to be realized. But you should go back into yourself and rearrange. You are the pilot. You are the pilot in the cockpit of your mind to go to the higher instrument. It's called the higher mind, and then reassemble, the pieces. And the right pieces is to find your true identity. Are you coming as a fulfilled person, or you are coming to fight for fulfillment? Are you coming into the drama as a perfect person, or you are coming to be perfect? Are you coming as a good person, You are coming to do one or two things to justify your goodness. And then you have the spiritual fulfillment, from the higher mind, go into the spiritual fulfillment, but we'll treat that in another discussion. All right, I hope you enjoy, this short discussion. If it resonated with you, just put a like, say something in your comment if it's a question, and then we'll treat it on our next episode. Bye.